Hi everyone, it's Daniel here. Today I'll be reviewing Level 42's The Early Tapes, aka Strategy. So yep, this was recorded before that album up there, Level 42. However, it was released after because they didn't have a record label. But yeah, this is a great Early Tapes album and I just love it. Will I class it as a studio album? Nah, just more of a compilation of the early stuff. But, you know, it's still great. Definitely worth the listen. And, yeah, all of this album got the same character as up there. And, yeah, if you can see Level 42, the 1981 album. And, yeah, very nice. July to August 1980. This was recorded 24 years before I was born. So, yeah, there's a spine. Very skinny, but at least, yeah. At least the vinyl fits. However, it is sticking out a little bit at the bottom because of how old it is. This vinyl's a bit knackered, but yeah, I still love it. Polydor Records. There's a description at the back. For the many Level 42 fans, the early tapes will be a great phonographic discovery. I won't read the rest. If you have this album, definitely give it a read yourself. And yeah, this was, yeah, Level 42 has a fan base, of course, and yeah, this album was made especially for them. So we've got two sides in this album. The first track, Sandstorm, great funky track, great beginning track, great first track for like any band ever, I know. And yeah, it was their first instrumental, very great, marching drums at the start. The bass line is uncannily similar to Hot Water, which both of these songs were inspired by The Fifth of Beethoven, which, yeah, same as Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple. Anyhow, it's great synths. I just think it's great. Absolutely crazy, but I love it. Anyhow, next track, probably my favourite track on the album, Love Me in Love. Great bass line, literally just the same throughout the whole song, the exception is that there's key changes and stuff, and yeah, the bass just moves notes and whatnot. Yeah, I really like that, and yeah, I think it's great. It's actually the first time where Mark King sings lead vocals, and he's actually done a really good job here. How can he sing and play so many complicated bass lines? He doesn't play easy, trust me. That's a great track, and yeah, great sax solo. I just think it's really nice, jazzy, funky, and yeah, it's amazing. Anyhow, we've got Theme to Margaret, which I don't know if it was written about Margaret Thatcher, but yeah, this was 1980, so yeah, not surprised. Anyhow, that's a great instrumental, very funky bass line. It's absolutely madness as well. I know most of this album's just pure madness. Yeah, Level 42 did quite a few instrumentals back then, but yeah, it's 5 instrumentals and 3 songs, yeah. Anyhow, next track we have Autumn Paradise is Free, which contains an acoustic guitar. It's very nice, and it's got a nice sax solo as well. Mark King's vocals, yeah, not as good as Love Me in Love, but it's still listenable, of course. And yeah, I really like that song, and yeah, it's just nice to see like a singer like. When you listen to like their early songs, like, yeah, they were just beginning, and then like when you listen to their later stuff, yeah, it's just nice to hear them progressing with their whatever they're doing. And yeah, same goes with instruments, you know. But yeah, Mark King's bass playing on this album is absolutely beastly. I know. He only picked up like the bass not long before Level 42 were formed, and you know, like he started off as a drummer. I know. He not long learnt the bass guitar, and yeah, he became a beast there. I know, it's incredible. Anyhow, that's side 1 finished. Side 2, we have Wings of Love, which is the first song with Mike Lindup singing lead vocals. That's a really good song, love it. Very uncannily similar to Star Child, you know, but it's a great song, love it. Mike Lindup sounds quite young on this track, but yeah, I still love it. Very nice drum beat in the song, some great synths, and I just think the song's great. Even better, live version from 1981. Yeah, yeah, that version's really good. It's faster. Mike's vocals are twice as good. Like loads, but like loads better. And yeah, I just think it's a better version, the live version from 1981. So yeah, Wings of Love, still a great song. Love it. Definitely one of my favourite songs on the album. This song and Love Meeting Love were both hits at the time. I know they hit the charts like before they even released an album. I know. I think they still perform Love Meeting Love now. I'm not sure. Actually, I think they do. Wings of Love, they haven't performed that since 1981, I know. Shame, really. But I think Mark Lindup's played it with his backing band. I've seen him do a little rehearsal, yeah. That's just sweet, you know. Anyhow, next track we have Mike Lindup instrumental, which he wrote on his own. He would later write songs such as People and Silence, which both have one word as well. Those two songs were off Standing in the Light and Staring at the Sun respectively. Woman, a nice soulful track, and I just think, yeah, Mike Lindup's great, underrated, very underrated instrumental. Yeah, like, it's funky, calming, and yeah, just a lovely track, to be fair. Well, they would later do a track called Man, so yeah, very underrated. There's no bass covers of this song at all, I know. Don't you worry, I'll do one in the future, trust me. Anyhow, next track we have, of course, the amazing Mr. Pink, which has a great guitar lick. And then there's a bass solo which plays exactly the same as the guitar in the intro. And I just think it's a great track. Very catchy, upbeat. And yeah, I love how Mark King switches from slapping bass to fingerstyle well quick, like in a flash, literally. It's not a problem for him. Anyhow, final track we have 88, which has chant vocals from both Mark and Mike. Great track, love it. And there's a really nice live version from the Physical Presence tour from 1985. Boone Gould's guitar playing is beastly, honestly. Like, he literally plays like so fast and aggressive. Like, he proper goes full speed on that live version. But yeah, I just think this album's great, and just all the songs are great, both side one and side two. Eight amazing tracks, and you can't go wrong with them. The tracks that stand out for me the most, probably Love Meeting Love, Wings of Love, and Mr. Pink. I also love Sandstorm, Theme to Margaret, Autumn Paradise is Free. I just love all the songs, Woman, 88, you know. All amazing instrumentals, and I'm always excited to come back to them after a while, so yeah. Let's read the personnel list, which, yeah. We've got Mark King on vocals, bass and percussion. Mike Lindup on vocals, keyboards and percussion, of course. We've got Boone Gould on guitars and alto saxophone as well. I know. Apparently Boone could also sing, which he's on backing vocals live sometimes. He could play bass. I think he started off with bass, to be fair. I'm not sure. He played occasional keyboards live because Mark Lindup's only got two hands, and yeah, he just filled in for him when he had nothing to do live. And I think he played percussion, I'm not sure. He was in the Chant Has Begun music video, but yeah. I just think Boone was a really talented man, and it's a shame he's passed away now. I know. Yeah, bless him. But at least we still have Philip Gould with us, or Phil Gould. Yeah, I think, yeah, it was on this album, and the first album he was known as Philip Gould. Phil plays drums and percussion, of course. So far we've got 3 percussionists, I know. Nice contribution here from everyone, so yeah. Also featuring Wally Bodroo on Prophet 5 synthesizer and The Inspiration. Interested? Leroy Williams on percussion, courtesy MI Records. 4 percussionists, wow. Leroy would play percussion live, of course, because, yeah. But I mean, I think nearly all the members just took turns on the rototoms, yeah. Which, if you've not seen Level 42 live, definitely look up their live shows. And yeah, if you've seen them live, yeah, I know. People have seen them live. Why haven't I seen them live? I know. Anyhow, moving on. Finally, we have Dave Chambers on tenor and soprano saxophone. If you remember correctly, he played on the first album as well, on Why Are You Leaving. He doesn't play alto saxophone. Boone Gould's doing that. But yeah, I think I actually don't know who's playing sax on what song. I need to listen carefully. Shouldn't be a problem because I've got a really good ear. This album was produced by Andy Sojka and Jerry Pike for Unbelievable Productions. Recorded in London, mixed at Playground Studio. The engineer was Graham Carmichael and mastered at the Townhouse, Ian Cooper. That's cool. Here we have the record itself. That's side one. Let me open it up. At the back, yeah. My Foreigner LP also has that as well, which, yeah. Now let's open this record up. There we go. Very old this is. I think this was second hand when I bought it, so yeah. It says 1980 and 1982, so makes sense. Anyhow, that's the front. Well, the front of side one, and here's the front of side two, which contains, yeah, great songs. Both sides have really good songs. Side one focuses more on Mark King, and side two focuses more on Mike Lindop. Yeah, side one, yeah, it's pretty much all Mark King. Side two, yeah, half of the songs were written by Mike Lindop. All the members wrote Wings of Love, that's probably why it's such a good song. But Love Me Eatin' Love's also a really clever song, which Boone Gould also wrote. And yeah, I just think this album's amazing. If you've listened to it, definitely let me know, and yeah. I think all the bass lines are great. Probably the hardest bass lines by Level 42 to play. Just as hard as, say, Lessons in Love, I know. Anyhow, thank you for watching, everyone. This has been my review of Level 42's album, The Early Tapes, aka Strategy. It's a great album. Listen to it if you love Level 42. If you have listened to it, like I've said, let me know in the comments. Anyhow, that'll be it for today. Thanks once again. Peace and love. Take care. In a bit. Bye-bye.